Hey there, Capture the Crown fans. So, a little while ago, I did a cover of Crown the Empire's Janina, and I was asked for some tabs. I do not know the tabs, I'm sorry. But I can give you a tutorial video, and that's what I'm going to do right now. So, if you just follow along with me, I'm going to show you quick pointers real quick of what I'm doing, and then I'll leave it to you. So, first of all, this is how I count my fingers off. It is 1 for my pointer, 2, 3, 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you 1, 2, 3, and 4 over my fingers, okay? So here we go. Your first chord, your first and third finger are going to be on the 9th and 10th fret. Your first finger is on the G string on the 9th fret, and your third finger is on the B string on the 10th fret. So it's going to look like this. Okay, and it's going to sound like this. Alright, the next chord that you're going to be playing is going to be, you're going to be on the 7th and 9th fret. You're going to sound like this, but what your fingers are doing, your first finger is down on the B string on the 7th, on the B string on the 7th fret. So you're right here, you get that little ding, that dinging sound, and then you have your 9th fret is your third finger on the G string. You're getting that sound. So it's going to all sound like that together. Okay? Let me show you up close what I'm doing. Okay? Alright. And then you go right back to that first chord. So it's going to sound like this all together. That fourth little part is all you're doing is you're taking on that 10th fret with your third finger, taking your second finger and putting it down on the B string on the 9th fret. So it sounds like that. And looks just like this. Okay? So that's the first beginning part before you go to I Lost a Friend. And so it's this whole thing together. And then there's a picking part right before you go to I Lost a Friend, and it goes. And all you're doing is that 9th fret with both your fingers on it, on the G and P string, okay? Alright, so after that picking part it goes. Let it ring out, and then it goes, I lost a friend. You're going to play as an A2, which is your third and fourth finger on the D, E, A, D, and G string on the 2nd fret. Okay? It's going to look like that. Okay? I lost a friend, now there's no turning back. I add a bass drop up on the low E string with your 2nd fret. Sounds like that, okay? Sounds like that before, just right after. So, I lost a friend, now there's no turning back. There was a sickness inside your head. And then what I add there, on the head, you're playing your A2 and you're just dropping it down for, I don't remember what the chord's called, but you're taking your pinky finger off of the G string and you're putting your first finger on the G string on the 1st fret. So it sounds like that. It goes from here to like that, okay? So it, I lost a friend, now there's no turning back. There was a sickness inside your head. And then it goes, I can't pretend, and you're gonna come up here. And if any of you know your B chord, you're just switching finger placements. So your first finger is going to be on the G string, 2nd fret. your third finger is going to be on the A string right behind the 4th fret, and your 4th finger is going to be doing the same thing as the 3rd finger, but you're going to be on the D string. It's going to sound like that. Okay? Easy, simple. Okay? So, I can't pretend. And then you slide all the way up to the 7th and 6th fret with that same formation. Okay? It's going to look like that. Okay? So I can't pretend that I was always there for you. And then it goes back to your beginning chord. Learning to forgive myself. Down to that drop, where you're both on the 9th fret, okay? And then the I miss you is just back to that, back to this chord here. I miss you. You slide up again. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. And then for that second little part, you're playing that same verse progression. Take my soul, there's not a soul in this world that could ever take your place. And how sad it is to let you go. I feel better that you're not in pain. I lost, and you're not doing a picking part right there, just bringing it out. I lost a friend. Back to that, I lost a friend. Okay? And then I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. And it does it 4 times at the end. I miss you. I miss you. But on this third part, it does a really cool slide up again. You go back to this. I miss you. And then you slide up here. I miss you. And then it does that right there. So it'll go, I miss you, I miss you. So what you're doing there is you're taking from this and that, and all you're doing is sliding it up to there. So, okay, just sliding it up another 2 frets. So you go from here to there. Got it? Okay. And then, so with that part, it goes, it's a 3rd time you go through that I miss you. It goes, I miss you, I miss you. Right to that. Do-do-do-do. Okay. And then the last part goes, I miss you. I miss you. You let it ring out, so it doesn't hit that part again. It just goes. Okay. So, let me run through the chords real quick. Right here. Okay. There. Back to that. Then there. Okay. A2. A2 with the drop, bass drop on it. And then that little chord there. And go to there. There. There's your other one. and then right back to there. Okay? I hope you figure out how to do it. If you have any questions, comment in my box, and I will be glad to answer them.